Miss Jenkins, I really appreciate you meeting with us today to share a little bit more about your story. For those who may not know, you have chosen to go off the grid to West Virginia and live with the folk.
The folk.
The commune known as the folk. And, you know, I just want you to share with me what that turning point for you was where you chose to leave mainstream society and join this commune.
It was very recently, actually. I'm from a town in North Carolina. Nothing too fancy, but apparently the people are trying to get that way, because I went to a movie a couple of weeks ago and there was a scene, this dinner party. I don't know what it was for, but there were 8 forks lined up on the table. 8 forks. Have you ever heard or seen such a thing? I never have. This is what humanity has come to. There are people juggling 8 forks, and people in China have no forks. And that was when I looked within myself and decided to join the folk, who I'd heard from some good cousins of my neighbor and his wife. They're very kind people, and I think that they might know the folk.
Okay, well, yeah, we're definitely going to learn more throughout the documentary about how life is going for you with the folk, and talk to some of the other folk, and really just get a more in-depth look at what this life is like.
Okay, I hope that they will accept me for who I am.
Okay. So, Miss Emma Ray Bunsen, was it?
That's right.
Okay, and how long have you known Mavis Jenkins?
Well, let's see, about 2 weeks.
Oh, that's not very long. Or how did you make the decision to so readily accept her into the folk?
Well, it wasn't immediate, because we don't take kindly to strangers, because strangers try to come in and manipulate and try to interfere and cause a ruckus and make us just bothersome.
What are some of the challenges that you've experienced making this transition from mainstream life to the fold?
Well, one of the hardest ones would probably be my accent. They say I talk too fast. We've been trying to work on it, though.
That woman's voice, like nails on a proverbial chalkboard. I don't know where Emma Ray gets off. Almost practically having her induct already. But there's going to have to be some improving in the speech. We can't tolerate it the way it is right now.
Milk.
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 Where you get this I sound from?
I'm saying it proper. Milk.
Milk.
Milk?
There's work to do. Serious work.
That speech thing is real hard, but now there's a dance I have to learn. Something about strangers. I have no idea.
We have a little thing we do to try to get rid of them and nip it in the bud, you might say.
What do you mean? Like violence?
No, just some emotional manipulation, if you will.
Can you give us more information?
No, I don't feel like it's necessary.
I would love to know.
No, that's okay.
Okay, can I, please?
No.
Okay.
Stranger, from your gut, pretend he's the stranger. Stranger.
So what about Mavis made you, not want to scare her off as you do these other strangers?
Well, first of all, she's persistent, and her little waifish look, she's kind of sweet. And she seems sincere in trying to join in with us folk.
That was good enough for you, huh?
Yeah, I kind of cheer for the underdog.
Okay. Well, thank you for your thoughts.
You're welcome.
He's not scared. You need to scare him. Stranger.
I just wanted to know how you think, what the future holds for the folk, and Mavis Jenkins, this newcomer, with all of her issues, you know, not being able to speak the way that you speak and perform that emotional manipulation or whatever the dance thing was.
Stranger, 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 stranger. Boy, stranger.
Still needs work.
Thoughts on that?
Yes. It's not a slam dunk. That's for sure. As they say.
True, true.
She's got some work to do.
Yeah,
But
she's
I think her heart's in the right place.
I think so. She's a good little girl.
Given time,
Maybe eons, but
maybe a little bit of speech
therapy. Some speech
therapy, is that the word?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
what the city slickers call it.
Yeah.
Speech therapy.
We call it just fixing.
Yeah, fixing, tongue fixing.
Yeah. I think she'll make it.
Yeah.
So, Mavis, I've
Yes.
learned a lot about you and your new way of life. Any thoughts on what the future holds for you?
I don't know. I'm trying my hardest, but I get the sense that people are unsure about me. I'm a little nervous. They had to bring me this herbal something or other to drink to calm my nerves.
What's in there?
I'm not sure. There's some brown stuff. I think it's from a coon or something, but they said it was herbal, so I think it's good for me. I don't know.
It sounds like you trust these people a lot.
I do. I trust them with my life.
Clearly. Well, we wish the best to you in your future endeavors.
Thank you.
Any last words? They may indeed be your last.
What?